So if we take your average main property, the 3-bedroom terrace or the 2-bedroom semi-detached with the garden, the brick built and slate roof, then it's easy for you to go on some of the aggregator sites and get a simple, quick quote for that. It's a competitive market and it's easy to do, and so it should be. But as soon as you leave the property unoccupied or decide to develop it or rent it or indeed take a lodger in, then you need to look at having some specific insurance. So let's say you're carrying out some renovations. You're going to have tradesmen in and out of the property, and they will or should have their own tradesman's insurance. But you will also need to have specific insurance for your renovations as well, for the unlikely event that you do put your foot through a floor or damage some pipework or any other incident that might occur. So let's say you've renovated the property and you're ready to let it out. If you're not living in the property yourself and you have tenants in, not all tenants are going to be as conscientious as you'd like them to be. And that's why insurance companies prefer that you have specific landlord insurance to make sure that you're covered against any eventualities. Now, the same can be true if you are living in the property and you take in lodgers. You'll need to have specific insurance for that. Your standard domestic policy is not likely to cover that, and you're going to need a buy-to-let policy or a landlord's policy specifically. And of course, the final situation is if the property is unoccupied. Empty properties, as you know, pose a much higher risk to crime, not to mention all of the things that can go wrong when the property is unoccupied and there's nobody around to deal with them. So for example, a frozen pipe or a burst water main or anything like that can't be resolved immediately because there's nobody there to spot it. And for that reason, you need to make sure that your policy covers you for that. Now, most insurers will expect you to notify them after the property has been empty for more than 30 days or thereabouts. But a good specialist insurance company will be able to add on unoccupied insurance or remove various requirements for you as and when needed.